Oh, that's flattering. Okay, we're back. And we're back. We are. I don't know why YouTube does that, but sometimes when you go to put up a poll in a live, it's like it says there's already an ongoing poll, and it just kicks you off the stream, and it's so annoying. Then it starts boot looping the last like 10 seconds of your stream. But honestly, I'm not too mad because also I have pretty good luck when I tend to end a stream and start one, more people come in. So like, let's see, we got Dak, we got Go Dogs, and we got King. They were in the last live, so that's already a good start. But Joel came back. We zoomed in. I had to go fill up my water. So I put the options for the fragrance battle. We already did one round. It was LeBeau versus Dior Homme Cologne, and LeBeau ended up winning. Right now, Versace Dylan Blue, Cadlage Chiaka Blue. Versace Dylan Blue is this bergamot, grapefruit, and baroxin synthetic blue fragrance. Good fragrance, great for, year-round use. Cadlage Chiaka Blue, citrusy, green, floral, powdery, fresh, ambery, vanilla. Two great blue fragrances. Pretty cheap as well. Dylan Blue, $40 for the 3.4. Cadlage Chiaka Blue right now on sale for $20. I'd say if you guys got $20 and you want to get a good, like, year-round fragrance, good blue fragrance, get Chiaka Blue. It's on sale from like $20 to it's on sale from like $26 to $20 on Amazon right now. So I'd recommend getting it. What's my favorite cologne? Stronger With You EDT. How's it going? Dak. King, what's going on? C2, thank you. How long you been live? I was live for about a half an hour, but it did the thing where it kicked me off. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get the first notification, but I'm here now. Hey, well, welcome in, Dak. Just got back from you know what. From you know what? King, I got no clue. Work? I genuinely lost. Nisha, what's going on? But yeah, y'all make sure to vote. Gugu, what's going on? See, we're 4 minutes in, and we already have like more people than we had when I ended the live. Y'all, double tap the screen, please. Where are you from? I'm from America, more specifically, Montana. Two amazing blue fragrances. Let's see if there's a clear winner here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, Chiaka Blue, if you guys have smelt this one, you guys know what's up. I probably should have said this, but it's a clone of YSL L'Homme Blue Electrique. Dylan Blue, though, much more widely available to the public, Yes, work, but I also did that thing. Oh. Talk about a shift. I'm from Mars. Bro, me too. Okay, we're only doing a 12 fragrance battle here. So, next one, King. King is going to love this one. King is absolutely going to love this fragrance battle right here. King, now that I think about it, I got two fragrance battles here you are really going to love. So, let's start with the first one. We have myself versus Cobalt. Really good matchup here. I wanted to make this matchup because this is kind of a hard matchup. For me, at least, this is a hard matchup. Two of my favorite year-round fragrances. YSL myself, Bad Boy Cobalt. Honestly, you got $200 to spend. This could be a great rotation. Year-round rotation, summer rotation. Cobalt is this powder. I like to explain it. It smells like a powdery blue body wash with this very distinct plum note. It's like bubblegum, sweet plum note. There's a truffle note. I don't get the truffle in here. King swears he gets the truffle. I don't get the truffle, though. And then YSL myself, beautiful fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. Calabrian bergamot and regular bergamot. Mandarin blossom and baroxin. Patchouli? I want to say, I think there's some patchouli or some shit. Just some more floral notes. Very good fragrance. I want to say vetiver or some shit like that. How many do you have? 50, 60, something around there. Love both YSL. Oh, love both, but YSL got it for me. Fair. Feel like Valentino and Cobalt smell similar. No, I think they smell different because Valentino, the EDT would be like a fresher aquatic Cobalt. Then I could kind of see it. But damn, this is a good matchup here. First of all, Two very good looking bottles in two different ways. YSL myself is just a sleek looking bottle. Bad Boy Cobalt is just a super good looking bottle. You know, you get that lightning bolt, you get that blue gradient. So good. You know, Cobalt to me, when I smell Cobalt, it makes me think of the color blue. I think ultimately that should be the goal of blue fragrances. You should smell it and it should make you feel. It shouldn't make you feel the color blue. It should make you think of the color blue. You know, when I smell Dylan Blue, yeah, I can see why, you know, it's a blue fragrance. Okay, Cobalt surprisingly here won 75% to 25%. I mean, myself is phenomenal. I'm definitely not crazy for that opinion. Myself is absolutely phenomenal. Davi, don't know how to say it, but what's up, man? Next one. Here's a good one. We have a niche matchup here. We have Nishani Ani and Redline 2654. Two great offerings from two different niche houses. So, Nishani Ani X-Straight and City Rhythm Redline 2654. Both X-Straight de Parfums. I have them both in the 3.4 ounce. For me, I'm going Redline 2654. Now, Nishani Ani. Citrus Vanilla Bomb. Very good fragrance. Now, this has a sharp lemon opening. Like this one, I did 3 sprays of. I started getting choked out. Will not lie. However, I didn't even spray this fragrance on my clothes. I literally sprayed it on my neck and it had rubbed on my clothes. Lasted throughout a wash. Crazy. Even after I washed it, I could still clearly smell it. So, very good fragrance. Great longevity, great projection. To me, this smells like a lemon caramel sugar cookie, but in like a fresher way. Redline 2654. Don't sleep on this one. Coconutty, blue Jolly Rancher, fruity floral vibe. It's almost like LeBeau mixed with the Blue Jolly Rancher mixed with like Baccarat Rouge 540. Two phenomenal fragrances. I'm from Brazil. You know. If you're asking if I know about Brazil, yes, I do know about Brazil, country in South America. I actually have a decent amount of viewers from Brazil. I can't remember this one guy's name, but he always comes in. And I think this is interesting. Well, not even interesting in a bad way, but he tells me he downloads my videos and then writes down everything I say in the video and then practices speaking English by repeating the words that I say, which I think is pretty cool, honestly. Is that true? Maybe. The guy could be bullshitting me, but he seems like a decently cool guy. But yeah, 2 fragrances here. Absolutely phenomenal. But I think for 2 freshies, you know, one's definitely better for the warmer weather, one's better for the cooler weather. Ani is going to be a little bit better for the cooler weather, and Redline is going to be a little bit better for the warmer weather. Now, they're both pretty versatile, though. So, if you guys have not, make sure to vote on this. Let's see. Ani, again, we only had 4 people vote, but Ani, 75 to 25. Don't know what's up with these 75 to 25. 75 to 25 votes. I don't understand anything you say. I don't understand anything you say, bro. Okay, King. I don't know if King's still here, but King, if you're still here, this is the next fragrance matchup you're really going to like. C2, you'll like this one as well. You will definitely be able to vote on this. Everyone will be able to vote on this for sure. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Anyways, King, you will like this one. We have Fakar Black and Kaid Al Farsan. And C2, I don't know if you're still in here, but C2, you know, you'd probably like this one as well because there's Kaid Al Farsan in it. And I know, you know, you seem to like it. That's cool for I'd like to learn different languages. For sure, I've took Spanish. I've took like 2 or 3 Spanish classes. I can converse a little bit in Spanish. I can't converse that much. Like, I could talk to someone. I could, you know, ask them where the bathroom is, introduce myself. Slight conversations like that. As far as if I was dropped off in Mexico, would I survive? Fuck no, the cartel would get me. I'm still here. Fakar. Okay, we have Latafa Fakar Black and Latafa Kaid Alfarsan. Fakar Black is a good, I will say, at this, a good clone of YSLY EDP. I really had, I guess you could say, a craving or a hankering for like YSLY EDP. 23 bucks. This gets you pretty dang close. A little more citrusy fresh in the opening. And then, yeah, a little citrusy fresh, just slightly fresher all throughout. Now, this does not have the YSLY performance. However, just go heavier on the sprays. It's a cheap enough fragrance. Kaid Alfarsan, people say it's like a more pineapple heavy Aventus. I don't really get that. For me, it's just like a straight pineapple bomb. Both smell good. Just a good little rotation going on here. If you had 40, I was saying this on yesterday's live. I believe yesterday's live. You know, if you got 40 bucks, you could have a good rotation here. 23 bucks, 17 bucks, coincidentally 40 bucks. Coincidentally as well, Amazon's like 35 bucks for free shipping. So, if you got 40 bucks, that's a pretty dang good summer rotation for the low. You know, wear these, overspray them if you want, get hella compliments with them. And then when you run out of them, oh no, 17 bucks you got to pay, 23 bucks you got to pay. That is the beautiful thing with Middle Eastern fragrances and cheaper fragrances. If you can find ones that are good, really pays off after you run out of them. Because simply, you know, say I run out of Nishani Ani, right? This is a good fragrance. This will take me a couple years to run out of. And, you know, fragrances really don't expire. Some people say they do. Fragrances really don't expire. You know, this Nishani will last me a couple years at least. You know, and my collection's only going to keep growing. So I may never even run out of that fragrance. But say I had a small collection, you know, that would run me 250 bucks at least to get another bottle of it. 23 bucks, 17 bucks. It's just so much easier to buy Middle Eastern fragrances. Selena, what's going on? 5 votes. Fakar Black. Okay. You know, I cannot be mad. Fakar Black is good. God, it's so weird because Kaid Alfarsan, I put it off for so long. I don't know why I put it off for so long. The girls just gotta love you. My girlfriend definitely does. Yeah, I don't, it's weird. It's like Kaid Alfarsan, you know, I put it off. I really don't know why I put it off. It's so good. So good. I, like, honestly regret putting it off for so long. We have Game of Spades, Full House, Clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination, Rasasi Hawass Ice. Let's start with Hawass Ice. Rasasi Hawass Ice, this is like the original Rasasi Hawass. So you can think of that as a more synthetic, something like a more synthetic Invictus. But a good synthetically sweet fragrance. This is almost like Hawass mixed with like YSLY, that green apple from YSLY. C2, again, I don't know if he's in here. I don't think he is because he's not commenting. C2 put me on this one. C2, thank you for putting me on this one. King, you're fresh again with me. You should check this one out. I know you like the smell of Hawass. You don't like how it doesn't have good longevity. This one has good longevity. It's like a mix of YSLY and Hawass. Full House is a clone of Imagination. This shit smells bonkers. It smells so good. It's like this citrusy, powdery, minty vibe. So good. I only voted on Kaid because I love pineapple in a fragrance. I haven't tried like that many pineapple heavy fragrances, but you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people who come into my lives, they're like, what's a good pineapple heavy fragrance? And I'm like, damn, I don't know because I really don't have any, but now I definitely do have one to recommend. Nice save, Mykah. Thank you, Joel. Hard to decide. My longevity got better. I think, honestly, King, I think it would be worth it. And we got to stop sleeping on Hawass Fire. Supposedly, Hawass Fire is fire. I was the first one talking about it before it came out, Hawass Ice. So, how did you talk about it before it came out? Like, you just, like, hear something via the grapevine? Or what? 4 votes. We're going to end it here because I do got some shit I got to do. Whoa. I want to play some VR before I go to bed. Hawass Ice. I know in about, like, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds, we're going to get a comment from King. He's going to be like, you and that damn VR. At least that's what he did last night. All right, let's see. In chats. Oh, like, in chats. Like, someone just, like, some random person was like, hey, Hawas Ice is a thing, and it's going to come out. In my opinion, Club Nuit has like a peppery pineapple. See, I don't really like that. Like, peppery fragrances, I'm kind of hard with. I like the pepperiness of Sauvage, you know? In my opinion, or I already read that. Why did I try and read that again? You're going to mess up your eyes with that damn VR. Dude, probably. Stay hydrated, y'all. Dude, that's low-key probably why I have. It's probably why I have bad eyesight, low-key. We got Dylan Blue and LeBeau. We have Dylan Blue and Les Bois. Dylan Blue, LeBeau, Dylan Blue. So, one thing I do want to say, I always find like these weird little coincidences when I do fragrance battles. For example, these two fragrances, so coincidentally, both won the first round, got matched up together. And guess what? When I got these two fragrances, I got them at the same time, traded my buddy for them. Fragrance websites. Oh, iFragrance website come out with the new stuff before. Oh, so it's just like the insider scoop for that shit. I hate LeBeau. King, I love LeBeau. LeBeau, bergamot, coconut, tonka bean. Just like a straight up coconut scent. King, I don't know how you hate LeBeau. It's amazing. Dylan Blue, synthetic, bergamot, grapefruit, and baroxin, balm. Slight aquaticness. Both great fragrances. Both so good. Both designers. Both not too expensive. Now, LeBeau, I think, is a little bit more worth it. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Dylan Blue, dude. Dylan Blue, last summer, holy shit. I rocked Dylan Blue so much. Normally, I don't get that big of a dent in a fragrance. Look at that dent in Dylan Blue. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see. That's a pretty decent dent. Pretty dang decent dent. As far as my collection goes. LeBeau. Hey, King, you say you hate LeBeau, but LeBeau won. 75 to 25. Again, another 75-25 vote. Don't know what's up with it. This one, maybe not the most fair one. We have Nishani Ani and Bad Boy Cobalt. And I say it's not fair just simply because, you know, Nishani Ani is niche. It is quite a bit more expensive. I feel like some people tend to vote fragrances or build their, you know, likeness with the fragrance. Is it niche? Is it not niche? That's what a lot of people look at. A lot of people are like, oh, I only want niche in my collection. But Nishani Ani is like a lemon vanilla caramel sugar cookie. Bad Boy Cobalt is like a powdery blue body wash with a really distinct plum note in there. So, two great fragrances for sure. I'd rather Dylan, Team Fresh. For sure, Team Fresh. I don't know. I love Dylan Blue. I love LeBeau. They're both phenomenal. I don't think that there's one in particular I would pick over the other. Dang. Cobalt, 60 to 40. You don't really see that all too often. I notice a lot of the times when there's a fragrance with like a big price gap, like when I had my Parfums de Marly, whatever I would put up, whatever I put it up against, 9 times out of 10, the PDM would win. And I feel like it would win simply because, bro, that was so weird. I like hiccuped and I like crossed my legs and I almost fell. What was I saying? Oh, like with my PDM, no matter what, the PDM would always win. And part of me was like, is it because it's a $350 fragrance or what? Hawas Ice, which this is the last matchup of the second round. So we'll have one more matchup after this. And Fakar Black. Bang. Okay, here we go. Latafa Fakar Black, Rasasi Hawas Ice, 2 Middle Eastern fragrances. Technically 2 niche fragrances. Fakar Black, good clone of YSL EDP. A lot of people are like, yeah, it's a decent clone of YSL EDP. This is a good clone of YEDP. Now, I used to have Y Le Parfum, and it smells close to Y Le Parfum, but they all pretty much smell it, you know. They all pretty much smell the same. But Fakar Black, great clone of a YSLY. Just that YSLY DNA. Hawas Ice, another good one. Hawas mixed with like a green apple. So good. You wouldn't think so with me buying niche often, but it's not the case. I got a variety of different fragrances. Like, here's the thing. A lot of people who they have a lot of niche, you'll notice too, they have a lot of niche, but they also have a lot of designers and they have a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances. The thing that I hate to see though are the fragrance influencers where all they have is ultra niche stuff or all they have is niche stuff. And, they're reviewing the fragrances and it's like 99% of your viewers can't afford these fragrances. That's why for me, on my channel, I try making a goal to have, dupes in my collection, have cheap fragrances, You want Tom Ford Bitter Peach for 20 bucks? Get Maison Alhambra. Now it's Coral Blush, but was Bright Peach, You want YSL Lone Blue Electric for 20 bucks? Get Codlage Shiaka Blue, That's the thing I love about cheaper fragrances. If it smells good, I'll buy it. Exactly. And that's really how it should be. Fragrances are... You buy a fragrance for the smell. The people who buy a fragrance just for performance, like they'll buy a shitty smelling fragrance just for, good performance. I think that's like the dumbest thing you could ever do. Is there a clear winner? Let's see. Y'all vote on this. We have 3 votes. Let's get at least one more vote. Hawas Ice or Fakar Black. Yeah, Coral Blush is a great fragrance. I think, so yeah, I don't have Coral Blush. I Bright Peach, but they're the same one. Maison Alhambra just had to change up their names and the bottles, which I think that they could have changed. They could have kept the name probably, but they had to, change the bottles at least. I can't vote. Why can't you vote? But this has been macerating. Wait, hold on. Kaida for Sans on that one. Okay, nothing on here. I've had this since August of last year. No, that seems like it's even too... No, it was August. It was like August of last year. I've had this one. It's been macerating for a long, long time. Wow. Smells way better than it does at first. Less synthetic, more earthy. Why did I end it there? Well, okay, actually, it's fine. So it was 50-50, but King said Fakar, so we will throw in Fakar as that last one. So King was the tiebreaker on that. He voted, he told me his vote, but it wouldn't let him vote. But yeah, honestly, Bright Peach or Coral Blush, you can still find Bright Peach, and I would say buy Bright Peach if you can find it. Simply because it's going to be an older batch. I would assume maybe they reformulated it when they changed the names and everything like that. I know some brands are like that. I don't know if Lattafa in particular is like that, but I think maybe it would be worth it to get, Bright Peach just because it does have that actual, Tom Ford presentation and more closer to the name. Here is the last matchup. We have Cobalt, LeBeau, and Fakar Black. Faker Black. There we go. No Ice. Hey, Ice is great, but fortunately didn't win. Joel, you do content. Jay Smalls, what's going on? We have... Wait, did the poll not show up? Oh, here we go. No, it did not show up. What? Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. We have. I don't know why. Hold on. Give Joel a wrench and thank me later. He's on the Fraycom Mount Rushmore. Well, I have a decent amount of people who are mods. Let's see. I give people mods if they've been on my channel a lot. I feel like Joel's been on my channel quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4 lives. See, here's my only thing. Like Joel, obviously, I really appreciate your support. But I don't know. It's like, I feel like after you've been here for so long, yeah, I got no problem making people mod. I will trust on this one. Joel, I will make you mod. But that's not something I do often because I try to make it fair. Where it's like, Joel, you've been in here for 4 lives. I know you're a legit dude. You're on Grimm's channel. You're on King's channel. I'm pretty sure you're on Brian's channel. I know you're a legit guy. But sometimes it is hard for me to be like, yeah, you've been on here for 4 lives. I'm going to make you mod when there's people who have been on here longer. But, AGB, Trust in you. Joel, I'm trusting you, which I really don't think I have anything to worry about. Voted LeBeau by accident. I meant Coldwell. Okay, well, I will adjust it to your vote. Well, okay. LeBeau wins regardless. Nobody voted for Car Black. King would have gone Cobalt, so it would have been 33 to 66. So, good matchup there. LeBeau is the winner. Not mad about that at all. LeBeau is a phenomenal fragrance. LeBeau is a great fragrance. LeBeau is the best fragrance. It's not the best fragrance. That's stronger with you. Start putting in your guys' last comments because I am going to get going. Can't make it all the time, but when I'm here, I got the kick. Hey, Joel, for sure, man, for sure. And, like, here's my thing. A lot of people, like, I'll make people mod. They'll be like, oh, I want to let you know. And I know you're not particularly doing this, Joel. But some people will be like, oh, you know, thank you for making me mod, but I can't make it to every live. And that's only happened to me on, like, rare occasions. And I've had to be like, you don't have to show up to every live. You know, it's awesome if people show up to every live, but, you know, you can't have, like, such high expectations for people to stop what they're doing just to watch your content. Stop glazing LeBeau. King, I think your nose is broken, dude, because you don't like LeBeau is good. LeBeau is so good. Tell me why I thought this emoji up here was like a stain on my shirt. LeBeau is good. King, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, y'all, double tap the screen if y'all have not already. Drop a sub if y'all have not. I try to show up to all y'all's live. For sure, Dak. I like you definitely, I know you've been in Brian's live. I know you guys just did a collab with each other. I watched a little bit of that. I didn't watch that much of the collab. You guys were like very behind on comments, so I went in. Normally when I join a live, I check how far they are back on the comments. You guys were far back, so I knew if I wanted to, you know, type something and be like, yo, what's up? It would have took you guys like 10 minutes to get to me. So I watched for a little bit, gave y'all a like, and then I dipped. Your nose is broken. King, my nose is not broken. My nose is perfect. I'm perfect. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Thank you all for the support. Again, if y'all have not, please make sure to drop a like and a sub. If you like fragrance content, please continue watching me. That is all I do. King Fragrance, Dak, Joel, AGB, Jay Smells, everyone else that's in here, thank you all for the support. Have a good night, everyone. See you all tomorrow.